Hiya guys, I'm Willy and this is a video talk, and I want to talk you about a little bit about this film called They Call Me Macho Woman, and this is a Vinegar Syndrome archive release number 45, and this was something that I got from my last unbox, and yep, I was a little bit on pause with the VSA releases, with getting these VSA releases, because in my opinion they put out too much Hong Kong action. But I knew that this is an American action film, and this is distributed by Troma, not produced, thank God, but distributed, and I was mildly interested about this because I heard that this was pretty good and right on my alley. But now finally I get to watch this and I was not disappointed, to say the least. But first of all, a little bit word about this release. Now it's in widescreen picture as usual, and the picture quality is quite good. I liked it very much. This comes with 4 interviews, 3 interviews and 1 commentary track. I didn't listen the commentary track, but I did listen this, 2 interviews by cinematographer Mike Pierce, and the other one was from Troma's own Lloyd Kaufman. I listened to interviews and I got some information about the film. But let's see the covers, and this is the alternative cover, and this is the, I think these are both alternative covers, but this is the new VSA cover. Now, do you like A, this most, B, this most, or C, this most? Tell me that in the comments. I'm looking forward in your opinions. And this too, a booklet was included there, but I didn't read it. I didn't have the time to read it, but I'm sure it includes all the nice information about the film that is also included in this interviews, and then some. I will read it someday, and at least it has some nice pictures in it. But yeah, what is this film about? Well, okay, it's about this very unlucky girl called Susan. Susan goes out in the, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that there's a poster too. Obviously there's a poster in the VSA style. So Susan goes out in the wilderness or in the rural area with her real estate, like this broker, and they go see some holiday apartments in the countryside. And this is the poster, like you see. Yes, you see it now. They go to the countryside to see the different holiday dwellings there, and yeah, Susan and the real estate broker, they ran into these drug dealers, and these guys are hardcore. Instantly they kill the real estate guy and start chasing Susan, and they capture her, and of course they try to rape her, but Susan escapes. She escapes, and yeah, she runs into these kind of like 4 hoodlums who drive drunken in these like forest woods, and they try to rape her again. But then some unknown force kills these guys, and the biker gang, drug dealer gang shows up again and try to catch Susan, and yeah, the chase continues. I don't really remember exactly in which order were these events, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because this goddamn film, this film is full of action. This is like one continuous chase scene through the woods, and with very little variety, this Susan escapes from these goons, and finally it's her turn to fight back. She takes some 9-inch nails and skites and whatnot, and starts to kill these drug dealers. It's non-stop action, kung fu, gore, traps. It's insane. It's directed by Patrick G. Donahue, who also directed this film called Kill Squad, and this is one of my favorite B-type action film, and this is also like a very non-stop action film. I mean, if you have not seen Kill Squad, I certainly suggest that you will get this from somewhere and start watching it. Here I have the German Blu-ray. and it also includes the DVD. I think this you can get from the Amazon Germany, maybe. I will put links in the description of this video. And this is a very classic old Finnish VHS, slightly cut from the head chopping scene, but other than that, it looks fantastic. And I have seen this film like many times, and this I believe is gonna be film that I will start watching yearly. Yeah, it was very entertaining, and yeah, the music, it's filled constantly. There's this music playing in this film, and I was like, man, doesn't this ever stop? And no, it doesn't. And this was not a complaint. I was just laughing. I was laughing the whole film. It's so insane. I mean, there's this kung fu scene where this Susan, she's armed with axes and nails, and then there's like a Indiana Jones-esque scene where this guy like shows his karate moves, and then Susan takes the nails and throws them in the eye. And I don't know why does he do that, but he like squeezes the nails deeper through his head, and then he dies. And there's other great gore scenes. No, okay, by great I don't mean that they were well executed. I mean that they were very entertaining. They were so clumsily made, and it made me laugh. It made me laugh big time. This was thoroughly entertaining, and the ending scene. You saw the guy in this booklet. Was he called, this guy, was he called like Spike or something? Splinter or something like that. Some spiky name. And the end sequence kind of reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where the okay, I will not spoil it for you, but it reminded me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was so cheesy and so like clumsily made, like the rest of the film. I really did like it. And yeah, in this interview, this guy, the cinematographer Mike Pierce, explains that yeah, we were making this movie, and everybody in the crew were like, hey, this is gonna be a very funny movie, like with this like a twinkle in their eye, or wink in their eye. But the director, Patrick G. Donahue, he was like, what do you mean? It's gonna be damn hard. It's gonna be like a very serious movie. And everybody was like trying to hold their laughter. And I can so imagine that happening, because nothing what happens in this film is like taken with any kind of like a serious attitude, because yeah, this main girl who is like, she was like a model, some sort of model. I don't think if she's been in any other film besides this, but she's clearly hamming it up, like really winking constantly to the camera as she's doing like these, she's doing like these macho woman moves and like kill moves and stuff like that. And I don't mean this like in this like a very bad Troma kind of way. I mean it is like they're actually, they tried to do like a real action film, real actual like serious film. They really did, at least the director did. And that is exactly the secret sauce what you need to make these kind of films, these B-action films, work so well. And for this, I will definitely give this Macho Woman, I will give it 4 stars because of the entertainment and make this come. This was an excellent release. I will put the link where you can get this. And Vinegar Syndrome, if you're like listening to this, please in the VSA series, put out more these, less like these Hong Kong films, please, because VSA, in my eyes, in my heart, it is always Vinegar Syndrome action, so more regional action films. That is my humblest request. Thank you for this release, and thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or anything else, put them in below this video in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.